Hello, everybody. This is Rick. Why do I say that our free will is limited? Well, don't we have total free will? Aren't we in control of what we choose? That is a great deception of the world. And so many Christians still believe that to the point that they are still living in the world but think they're serving God because they still feel they are in control of what they choose. They choose to obey this part of the Bible, but they ignore that part of the Bible. They choose to obey this individual, but they ignore the other person of authority over them. And they're all doing it because they have this. And they say, this is what it means. They're living in the world. They have not embraced that nature of God that He has called them to. They've heard the call, they acknowledge the call, but they want to set the parameters of how they are going to answer the call and fulfill that call. They don't draw close to Christ. When you live in the divine nature of God, when you reject everything of the world, all of your decisions are going to be made by His divine nature. If you don't reject the world and acknowledge His call, all the decisions you're going to make in the world are still going to be based on the worldly, fallen human state. The great deception that keeps you thinking you're serving God when you're not, because you are still in control. You need to give up that control and let the Holy Spirit control you. You need to walk in that nature of God as He directs you to through the Spirit, not through what this says. The Spirit will give you the meaning and the walk that this talks about, not the other way around. And when you do that, you will see yourself as less than your brother or sister. If you are a pastor or a church leader, you need to consider yourself in your heart less of a Christian than that alcoholic who just converted and came to Christ and was baptized a week earlier. You are beneath them. You are enslaved to them through Christ, and you are now their servant. To feed them and help them along in their walk. A servant never lords or governs over their masters. That is the loving divine nature of God that all of us need to walk in. And in doing so, that also means we are subject to all governing authorities of this world, because in that humility, we are also see ourselves as beneath them because we are not a part of them. And that I'm going to cover in the next video. Until next time, God bless.